Now, we're going to meet a tough little creature who lives deep under the rocks and loves to crawl along the seafloor. It has a hard red shell, 2 big claws, and tiny legs that wiggle as it walks. Can you guess who it is? That's right, it's the lobster. So put on your diving mask, take a deep breath, and come explore the rocky world of the lobster with Noah. Look, my little friends. Down there, hiding under a big rock. Do you see those long antennae sticking out? That's a lobster. Lobsters love to live on the ocean floor, where it's dark and cool. They crawl around using their 10 legs, and 2 of those legs are actually giant claws. Those claws aren't just for show, they're super strong. One claw is for crushing, and the other is for cutting. They use them to catch food like fish, crabs, and sea plants. And when they're not hunting, lobsters like to hide in burrows or cracks between rocks. It's the cozy little home under the sea. Lobsters are covered with a hard shell called an exoskeleton. It keeps their soft body safe, just like armor. But just like crabs, lobsters grow by molting. That means they shed their old shell and grow a new, bigger one. When it's time to molt, the lobster wriggles out of its old shell, then hides for a few days until its new shell becomes hard again. During that time, it's very soft, so it stays in its burrow to stay safe. Fun fact time. Did you know that lobsters can live for a very long time, sometimes more than 50 years in the wild? That's older than your grandparents, friends. And here's another amazing fact. Lobsters aren't always red. When they're alive in the ocean, most lobsters are dark green or bluish brown. They only turn bright red when they're cooked. That's because of a color change in their shell when heated. Also, lobsters have incredible senses. They can smell and taste with the tiny antennae. That helps them find food, even in the dark parts of the ocean. And guess what? Lobsters don't have vocal cords. They can't make sounds like dolphins or whales. But they can communicate using bubbles and body movements. Lobsters are nocturnal, which means they love to come out at night. When the ocean gets quiet, they crawl out to look for food, moving carefully over rocks and sand with their strong claws. They're very good cleaners, too. Lobsters help keep the ocean floor tidy by eating leftover plants and animals. So, they're like the ocean's little janitors, cleaning as they crawl. There are many kinds of lobsters in the world. Some have big claws like the American lobster. And some have long, spiny bodies like the spiny lobster. Even though they look different, they all play an important role in the ocean. And did you know, little friends, lobsters can even regrow their claws or legs if they lose them. That's right, if a lobster loses a claw, it can grow a new one over time. That's called regeneration, just like the octopus we met before. Isn't that amazing, friends? Lobsters are strong, smart, and full of surprises. They live under the rocks, clean the seafloor, and even grow new claws when they lose one. They may look quiet and shy, but they're one of the ocean's most hardworking creatures, keeping the sea healthy and beautiful every day. Wow, what an amazing underwater adventure today! But our journey isn't over yet. Next, we will meet a creature with a smooth, round shell, who hides deep under the sand, and can open and close its shell like magic. Wow, we've met so many cool ocean friends. But our underwater adventure isn't over yet. We're going to meet a tiny but very special ocean creature, It doesn't swim fast like a dolphin or crawl like a crab. In fact, it likes to stay still most of the time, hiding under the sand. Can you guess who it is? That's right, it's the clam. So grab your snorkel, hold your breath, and let's dive down one more time to meet the quiet and secret life of the clam. Look at the sandy bottom of the ocean, friends. It might look empty, but if we look closely, we can see little bumps and tiny holes in the sand. That's where clams live, buried safely beneath the ocean floor. A clam has a hard shell that looks like two pieces put together, almost like two little balls joined by a hinge. Those shells protect its soft body inside. It can open and close its shell whenever it wants, just like a little door. When danger comes near, the clam closes tight. Snap! It stays closed until the danger passes. That's how it keeps safe in the big, wide ocean. Clams might look simple, but they're actually very special. They have a muscular foot that helps them dig into the sand, almost like using one big toe to hide. Once they're safe underground, they use a tiny tube called a siphon to breathe and eat. They suck in water through one tube, filter out the tiny bits of food like plankton, and push the clean water back out through another tube. That's why we call clams filter feeders, because they help clean the ocean water as they eat. Fun fact time. Did you know that some clams can live for an incredibly long time? One kind of clam, called the ocean quahog, can live for more than 500 years. That means there might be clams alive today that were born before cars were even invented. And here's another cool fact. Clams don't have eyes like us, but they can still sense light and shadows. This helps them know when something moves nearby, so they can close their shells quickly to stay safe. Clams also come in all sizes and colors. Some are as small as your fingernail, and some giant clams can grow as big as a suitcase and weigh more than 200 kilograms. Oh, and friends, did you know that pearls can come from clams and oysters? Sometimes, when a tiny grain of sand gets stuck inside their shell, the clam covers it with shiny layers, and slowly, over time, it becomes a beautiful pearl. Clams are super important for the ocean. They keep the water clean, they feed other animals like fish and starfish, and they make cozy homes for tiny sea creatures who hide in the sand. Even though they don't move much, clams help the ocean stay healthy, just by being there, doing their quiet little job every day. Isn't that amazing? Even the smallest creature can make a big difference in the world. Wow, friends, we did it!
Hooray!
We've explored the ocean together. We met fish, dolphins, whales, sharks, jellyfish, octopuses, crab, turtles, lobsters, and now clams. Each one has its own special way to live under the sea. Some swim, some crawl, some hide, but they all make the ocean beautiful and full of life. Thank you for diving with Noah today on Fun Explorer Kids. Remember, the ocean is our friend, so let's always keep it clean and full of happy creatures. See you in our next adventure, where we'll explore a new, hot, and sandy place called the desert. I can't wait to show you who lives there. Bye bye, little explorers.